Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Taurus for April 2021. So before we begin, I'd like to welcome everyone who is potentially viewing these readings or my channel for the very first time. The monthly angel scopes are readings that are messages from your angels. I'm using this time the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valetine, and the cards on the left are going to be a message from the archangels, and we'll use all of the Major Arcana cards. So this will indicate the major theme for the month, or the major lesson or situation or circumstance that's unfolding in your life in this month. And the card on the right will be a message from your guardian angel who holds your divine blueprint, okay? And so this message will come from the Minor Arcana, which includes each suit, Ace through 10, and the court cards. And these messages from the Minor Arcana are the lesser lessons, the daily events that might tend to unfold. This will also be guidance from your guardian angel about ways for you to really fulfill your divine blueprint on a daily basis. Okay? So I am seeing Archangel Michael, his name written out in front of me. So he says energy is with all of us right now. And I'm just going to ask you I'm just saying the word engineer, but I don't know what it means right now. So I'm going to ask everyone to just take a deep breath and allow Archangel Michael to work with you and to step into your energy field, giving him permission. And Jesus is also stepping through as well, and ask you to give him permission as well to step in as divine healer. And what they were showing me was a tree. Okay, so this tree was thin at first, and that for me means that they just wrote the word mailbox. So this indicates that either literally something is coming into your mailbox, or there's a message that your angels are bringing to you. And they just wrote the word express mail. So this is getting a little weird, but okay, I'm being funny about it because I'm sure it always makes sense eventually. So I'll continue with what I was seeing before, and then it turned into a candle, the trunk of the tree. So when I see the trunk of the tree and it's thin, it tells me that the connection for communication with your I am presence and the universe is contracted. So therefore, you need to expand and you need to allow. Now this is interesting because earlier in my meditation, they usually give me a theme for the month overall for everyone. It's the same theme. And this happened to be, I saw the Archangel Raphael and Elephant. And Archangel Raphael works with your third eye, which is in the fifth dimensional chakra. It is, whether writing a chakra of manifestation, abundance, and clairvoyance, okay? And just think that all relates to the vision, because your vision, your ability to be able to visualize, right? All the vision board stuff is how we attract to us. So it's a very powerful tool in that whole manifestation process, because the more that you can clearly see it, it's easier for you to realize something and to be less inhibited and fearful about the process of the path unfolding. So this chakra is also in alignment with the planet Jupiter. And so it has tinges of emerald green light. And the elephant also steps through from the planet Jupiter. And this particular elephant looked like an ascended master. It had extra, I won't say wings, but there were folds of material, flowing material. And it appeared, it's a jade elephant. And that's why I've placed jade here. And so this is giving us a sense that in this month that we're going to be experiencing expansion or giving birth to more opportunities in our life. And this is kind of fitting for the sign of the month, which we're in the month of Aries, and a solar sign of Aries. So, this is a great opportunity to really take action, to launch any new ideas that you can imagine. This is a perfect time for you to realize dreams and ideas. So you'll be working with this energy overall. But going back to the trunk of the tree and its candle, there was a sense of, and with the mailbox, so it feels like, I've never seen the trunk of the tree turn into a candle, but this is sort of reminds me of some kind of devotion, right? Or ritual, candle ritual, candle magic, as a way to really help you to develop your spiritual connection with the universe. And so you could light a candle to your guardian angel or to God. It does not matter. Whomever it is that you feel your connection flow through, this is what would help you. And it might be a time for you to journal about your ideas, to light this candle to amplify your intentions, to sit down and really write out what it is you desire, and allow the channel of messages and creativity just to flow through you. I feel like it could be literal about the mail and express mail thing, but I also feel like it's symbolic in the sense that the more you do this, the more the messages will come through to you, the clearer and the faster they will happen. And that this will actually expedite the process where you might be stuck in some way. And then things just begin to really rapidly pick up. And you really start to have access to the resources, and it may even increase networking for you. And to keep writing the word responsible, and not, and in some way, I'm not sure what that means right now. Whether it's like you feel responsible for something, or that this is about you stepping up to the plate and really taking responsibility. Okay? And I get a sense as I said that it's like you may have to step up to the plate and take responsibility in order for something to really happen. So if you're blaming yourself for something, or you know that something you did wasn't quite the way it should have been said or done, go ahead and take responsibility for that, because it's going to set the record straight, basically, meaning, well, those are not the right words, but it'll reset the energy. It'll, it's like if you're looking, if things are slowed down in terms of you're working, I get a sense of you kind of set something off in a relationship, in a partnership, or a group of people that you're working with. And if you set it, if you take responsibility, they'll be back on board with you. This is just a feeling, very strong feeling I have that this is what it's about. So it's similar to this, okay? And so now I feel like that I've satisfied that message. So let's take a look and see which archangel you'll be working with and the theme for the month. And doesn't this make perfect sense, okay? This is Archangel Hanio. His name means the glory of God. But this is also with the high priestess here and that candle. Doesn't it make perfectly good sense, all right, for you? All right? And where Archangel Michael was coming in, because he's coming in, this is the second reading he's coming in with, and it's about this integrity piece. Just think about it, and I should have gotten this right away. I mean, it's like with abundance, expansion, we need to check ourselves. We need to have checks and balances. And you can't really have that expansion until you set the record straight, right? Until you take responsibility for whatever. And sometimes you need to take responsibility that you're putting too much on yourself. You take too much of the blame, and maybe you're feeling guilty, and that's holding you back. And that's not being responsible at all. When you say, "Oh yeah, I'm the reason," and you want to be the martyr here, but it's not true, because it takes, more than one to make things go wrong or things to go right. And so when you do that, you're going a little bit too far, and that's not taking responsibility. So maybe you need to just dump some of that, okay? And because again, everything has to be balanced here. It has to be, I don't want to say accurate or precise, but I want to say that if you can at least put it in the context of what I mean. If you're going to take it out of context, then cancel. But I feel like that's what needs to be said. And the high priestess is all about that balance, because she's telling you to go within. You won't get the abundance and the integrity piece wrong if you go within and you listen and you feel the energy around you. You don't ignore it. You honor that information, and then you work to balance things, to make sure things are right and appropriate in alignment for you and whomever else. But first you got to do it for yourself in order to be able to do that for others. That integrity piece, that it works both ways. It doesn't work where you just give out all the advice and then you don't take it for yourself. Trust me, I know that for sure. So it says, meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom and receive it. Okay, so let's take a look at the card here. I cannot look at this. This is what I was just saying, taking on too much responsibility. This is really eerie, but really exciting at the same time, isn't it? So this is the 10 of fire, 10 of wands. So he uses the elements in this tarot deck. Below here, you'll see the name of an archangel, which is Michael, who we've been talking about. So it's all just tying in. And this card also relates to Archangel Michael and the ego card, which we just had with the Aries. So he's telling you what cards in the suits of Ace through 10, how they relate to the Major Arcana. All right. And so what I was just describing is that's ego. When you that piece about responsibility, that's all ego. And that's why we have to make sure everything checks out in terms of integrity. That's why Archangel Michael keeps showing up and revealing himself in different ways here. So it says, working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. So really be aware of this behavior. It's not healthy, okay? And it makes it impossible for you to really have that connection. That's why that tree was that way. So meditate, light a candle, really journal. Taurus, this is really going to pay off for you. This is going to really help you to be grounded, and you're going to get some really great practical ideas. You can get on board with that, Taurus, about that practical thing. And I get a sense in terms of business and planning, any kind of financial or business ventures or new ideas, you're going to get really clear, brilliant, strong ideas here that are just going to give you that sense of stability and courage. All right, so I send you lots of love, and if you're looking for an angel reading with me, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com. The link is below in the description area. I'm still continuing with my half-hour reading for $77. I've created a special offer for this where it is extended from a half hour to 1 full hour. So if you would like to have a reading with me, whether you've had one before or not, there are no restrictions or limitations around this offer, okay? So you would go to my page, the services page, and click on the half-hour reading as is. Within 24 hours on the first business day of the week, I will send you a confirmation email noting that offer, and you will be able to submit in that email, the instructions will be there, your hours and days of availability as indicated there, and to set up an appointment. All right? So, Taurus, have a wonderful month. I'm seeing the word joy for you. And this may sound hard, but it's going to really be a month of joy, gratitude, I feel. Okay? So have a beautiful month, and God bless you.